It's the book of Second Edges, chapter 9, verse 2. It says, Then thou shalt understand it is a very same time where in the highest, which the Heavenly Father Yahweh will begin to visit the world she made. Second Edges 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes of world's people world. This is the book of Psalms. It's the book of Psalms 18 and verse 7. It says, Then the earth shook and trembled, and the foundations also the hills were moved, were shaken because it was wroth. This is the prophet Isaiah, chapter 29. The prophet Isaiah 29 verse 6, Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and storms and tempests and the flame of fire. This is the book of Luke 21 and verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall be from heaven. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and his unbegotten Son, Bahashem, and the name Hamashiach Yahushua. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Balash Wakadash Lotam. I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwa, from I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of this recent news article over there in the coast of off the coast of Chile and Argentina. This is from Al Jazeera as of May the 2nd, 2025, and it reads 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Chile's Argentina. A 7.4 magnitude earthquake has struck off the southern coast of Chile and Argentina. The United States Geological Survey, USGS, says Chilean authorities issued an evacuation alert on Friday for the entire coastal section of the Strait of Malagueña, if I pronounced that right, in the far south of the South American country, citing the threat of a tsunami. In the Chilean's National Service for Disaster Prevention and Response also ordered the evacuation of the beach area in Antarctic Territory, Magallanes region. Argentina did not immediately issue a similar tsunami warning. No damages or casualties has been initiated. The earthquake struck the Drake Passage, the Twin Cape Horn, and the Arctic Chichia, and a depth of just 10 kilometers, 6 miles. The USGS says. Book of Luke 21 verse 11. And great earthquake shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights, great signs shall be from heaven. And I believe there was a aftershock of that as well too, probably like a 5.6. I believe there was two aftershocks of that. That 7.4 earthquake that hit over there. And then you had two aftershocks of that, was a 5.6 magnitude and a 5.7 in that area. Right, because you have different news articles saying it's a 7.4 or a 7.5. And this news article from the Sun, it says, this is from thesun.com, published by Harvey Gett as of May the 2nd, 2025. And it reads, updated 10:18 Eastern Time, May the 2nd, 2025. And it says, a quake shock. Tsunami warning issue at the evacuations order after a huge 7.5 magnitude earthquake rocks the coast of Chile and Argentina. It says, watch the moments of people start to evacuate homes after the tsunami risk warning. This is published by Harvey Gett from the Sun. It says massive evacuations. It says massive evacuations have been sparked after a huge 7.5 magnitude earthquake south of Chile and Argentina. Civilians were forced to flee across the entire coastal section of the Strait of the Malagallia after a strong earthquake in the Drake Passage. It says an evacuation has been launched following a earthquake and tsunami warning. People evacuate buildings in Chile. It says the U.S. United States Geological Survey confirms that the mega quake saying it has struck the Cape Horn and the Antarctica. They added that the epicenter was under ocean 173 miles south of Argentina in the city of Uesia, if I pronounced that right. It says the Chilean National Disaster Prevention and Response Service said that the coastal area of Malagallia's region in the south of the country will be evacuated due to the tsunami risk. The Chilean president, Gabriel Boric, said on X after the alert, "We call for the evacuation of the coastal line through the Malagallians region." It says Chilean disaster agencies advise residents to act calmly and focus on the instructions of the authorities and response teams following the quake. Pictures showing civilians fleeing buildings as part of the evacuation are dramatic scenes. Tensions footage shows people leaving their homes, walking towards a safety checkpoint in the South American country. Towns and streets were flooded as the evacuations were sparked across the South. It says, according to the National Seismology Center, the earthquake occurred when the clock was about struck 9 a.m. The agency's first indicated that the quake had a magnitude of a 7.5 on Friday morning, and it was reportedly had a depth of 6.2 miles. It says the Chilean Navy Hydrograph and the Oceanographic Service (SHOA) issued the warning after the quake occurred 135 miles south of Porto Williams in the Magallanes regions. They also issued a precautionary warning for the Arctic territories. The National Disaster Prevention Response System said that they continue to assess the impact of the people and damage in infrastructures and basic service. People were seen evacuating their homes following the warning. They added that the results would be reported, though the incident of emergencies reports the prepare the National Disaster Prevention and Response Service. Argentina did not immediately issue a similar tsunami warning. No reports of damage or casualties has been released yet. Local media reports that evacuations and a precautionary measures. Residents were been asked to evacuate safe areas with 30 meters above sea. It says in 2016, a major 7.6 earthquake struck southern Chile, prompting thousands to evacuate in the coastal area. It says the quake depth was about 21.5 miles. The U.S. Geological Survey said a tsunami warning was issued. And according to media reports, the quake was felt southwest of Argentina city of Belaruski. It comes after a 7.1 magnitude uh, earthquake watch. The Tonga coast also sparked a tsunami warning. It says the U.S. Geological Survey says the tremor hits about 62 miles northeast of main island of Tamalasco. It says the sun.co.uk, your go to destination, the best artist something else. So you had a tsunami warning of a 7.5 earthquake, and then you had the aftershocks of a I would say 5.6 and a 5.7. The aftershocks of that 7.5 earthquake that hit that area over there, the borders of Argentina and Chile. Once again, this is the book of Luke 21, verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights of grace. Signs shall be from heaven. Right, so we're going to be seeing these high magnitude of these great earthquakes in diverse places, just like that huge earthquake of a 7.5 hit over there in the coast of Chile and Argentina. And then the aftershocks was a 5.6 and a 5.7. So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying of this recent news article, once again from the sun.com. As it says, a quick shock, maybe tsunami warning issue. Evacuations order after a huge 7.5 magnitude earthquake rocks the coast of Chile and Argentina. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Wakakadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name. And the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Ba'Hashem. In the names of Hamashiach Yahushua, those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Allah Swakadash Soul Tongue. I say Barak Thumb to the elders and apostles, while Akima Akwa. Until next time, I will say Shalom.